Anybody mess with that show right there? Tell you so right now, mess with the motherfucking show. That show get all the Emmys, all the E awards, the A awards, all the awards. We get that show.
The A, not the E awards.
Yeah, everybody.
South
I'm
Ward.
just trying to play on the playing ground. Make the playing field smooth. Let me just play with you. My sandbox got plenty of room.
Ladies and gentlemen,
play. I'm sorry.
I love you. No. I'm only interrupting because I want people to see a little tidbit of your animated short.
Yes.
You know what?
And make sure their brain isn't smooth as eggs so they can understand it.
Oh, that's him back there. Hey, Jack, how you doing? But yeah, please, run that beautiful footage.
Let me shut up. Let me shut up and put it. I'm gonna make us go away though. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please sit back, relax, and watch a few minutes because I'm not gonna show y'all the whole thing. You ain't getting the cow for free over here of Trey Mosley's like spectacular goddamn short, animated short of The Specialist.
Fuck yeah. It's muted.
Ooh, it is. Son of a bitch.
Hold in to.
No, you gotta start off from the beginning. They're gonna hear.
I know I'm going.
I'm
going.
Best of the best.
All right, hold on.
Hold on.
Do it live, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll do it live
Tonight, we have the pleasure of showing you guys a few of the a couple of minutes of Trey Mosley's The Specialist live.
Artwork by Stevie Kerr.
Aren't you glad y'all tuned in? Wonderful.
Here we go.
I'm what you call a troubleshooter. I'm called in to fix things. When your best of the best can't get it done, you call me. You could also say I'm somewhat of a cleaner. The type of work I do can get messy, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can make one big mess. I do a lot of things, but the one thing I do best.
Suit is fully charged. Dampeners active.
Pray you'll never find out. Unless, of course, you hire me. My name is Jack Ross. And I'm the specialist.
It's very rare I get days off. But when I do, I come here to my sanctuary. My dojo. Even when I don't have a job, I'm working. Working on the things that make me the best at what I do. Working to ensure that I'm at my most physical peak. Everyday life brings us a chance for improvement. I appreciate that as a gift that can't be refused. It takes time, effort, and consistency to build yourself. Working to get better. Working to be prepared for anything.
Your timing is awful, man. I was in here 5 minutes before you noticed me.
Whatever makes you feel good at night. But you spent 2 minutes peeking around the corner. If I'm getting old, you're getting rusty.
You want to see how old I am?
Well, if you fight the way you spy, this'll be quick.
Ooh.
You've been saved by the bell once more, Gramps.
Whatever makes you feel good at night, kid.
As much as it pains me to end this bromance, you've got a mission.
Patch it in here.
Gotcha.
Where do you think you're going?
You got business.
Stay. I'm making waffles.
Some nice brotherly love.
Since when can you cook anything that wasn't killed in the swamp?
This is pretty touching.
You still here?
Oh, I'm everywhere. Everywhere. I'm everywhere. Whatever. If you two are done with it, here's the message.
This is Silas Timmons, a child prodigy in science and self-made billionaire. Once known as a party boy, he was on every tabloid worldwide. He's been off the grid for the past 15 years developing new technologies for the arms game, operating near the Falklands. Every attempt to take him head-on has been thwarted, and with great cost. This guy is becoming a major player. He doesn't stay in one place for long, and disappears without a trace, even on his own island. This will be a manhunt on a harsh environment.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I'm going to give you. I feel like that was a lot to start with.
I knew she was gonna stop it right there. I was like, here.
I had to. Y'all got to get into it. Y'all need to go and support this because this is only one episode.
Yeah, that's just episode 1. And like I said, so I'm going to do this real quick.
Oh, here we go.
I'm writing as we are. So before we came on, I was in here writing, getting the episodes ready. And hey. Oh, okay. I was like, damn, where everybody go? So I'm writing. I'm getting it in because the pilot it's 2. There's part 1, which is currently being done, and part 2 is because I was up. I couldn't sleep last night, so it was like 1 a.m. I just came in here and started writing. So yeah, we got more and more episodes. That fine Corinthian leather. You can tell who the old people are because we get that joke.
We get it.
The young folk, what's Corinthian leather? I don't. So there was a guy, an actor named Ricardo Montalban. He played Khan in the original Star Trek TV series and in the classic Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. He was also a spokesperson for Chrysler.
Oh, we're going to forget about Fantasy Island now? Are we not going to?
Oh, yeah, in Fantasy Island, he's Mr. Rourke, who some people say was supposed to be like a godlike person. But anyway, he would talk about these cars. The 1982 Chrysler LeBaron with these fine Corinthian leather. Because I guess leather from,
Texas?
New Jersey ain't the same as leather from Corinthia.
Nah, it's totally different. Nah.
Oh, okay. I guess. But that was a selling point, and people bought those cars.
Smiles, everyone.
Smiles.
Nice.
And then we had to play, and the hula dancers start dancing.
This is Mrs. Lacosta, boss.
What is her fantasy?
I am Mr. Rourke, your host.
I am Mr. Rourke, your host. Welcome. And he always took that little sip and then kind of looked like, y'all gonna die. Like he always had this look on his face when he take the sip because he smiled, everybody smiled, and then it's like, you're going to be trouble, and you're going to be trouble too. But yeah, I'm working over here, and I don't know if Stevie is still in the audience. I just want to say to her, thank you, and I'm sorry because I know I be on you sometimes, but
you better still be in the
I mean,
the work that she's put in. Again, this is one person doing all of this.
Yeah, that is crazy.
And everything I have asked of her to do, she has done. Kicking and screaming sometimes, but she'll do it. And I'm just like, if I had 4 of you, y'all couldn't tell me nothing, but I am blessed to have the one. And I told her, look, I don't know how big this is going to be. I am a firm believer in loyalty. If somebody came today and said, hey, we love your show, we're going to give you $1 million, but we don't like the animation style. Well, you just don't have a show. Like, what we can do is go get me 4 people like her and let her be the lead animator, and y'all follow her lead and do as she damn tell you. We do that. Because I've had interest, but there was talks of me getting 10 and they getting 90.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Huh?
90-10.
How that work? How that math work?
That's what the mosquitoes are in South Carolina. That's not.
No, I've had 90-10. I had a guy who wanted to be an angel investor, but he was like, yeah, you know, if I do this for you, then it has to be, you know, he was giving me his terms, and I was okay with some of them, and I was okay with some of those, and then I was not okay with No. That fish ain't gonna fry in this pan, buddy.
No.
So, you know, I've had opportunities from people that wanted to give money, but I felt like if I would have played the game and said yes, I would have no more control over this thing.
No. You're compromising what you created.
Right.
You know,
yeah.
There's certain part of your soul you do not sell.
Like, why on what planet would you sell your idea? That's what I hate about the industry as it is right now. The way that it stands, you literally have to sell you are selling your child to the to the colonizers, and I can't abide by it. Like, it's got to stop. Like, I don't like it on
so that's another reason I shelved it. I said everybody is trying to make a profit except for me.
Sacrificing the product
we'll make money and we'll give you the scraps. How the hell you gonna give me? How you gonna give me weeds in a field that I planted seeds in? Right. Try again.
Till the land, you know, turned it over, made sure the seeds weren't duds or nothing like that. You know, that's not.
I want to show y'all something. Hold on.
I love those scenarios where you got them that will say, "Yeah, I'll invest."
This is Little Jack.
See, that's dope.
My wife found a guy on IG that does his own version of Funko Pops, and for either my birthday or Christmas, like 4 or 5 years ago, she got this done for me, and then she got I think only 2 members of the cast don't have theirs yet, but she got those made for us, and I sent them out to the cast members. But now with all these 3D printers, and I know a couple of guys who have 3D printers, I'm gonna model it after the current iteration of Jack. Like, hey, can you hook up my people, and I'm gonna send them to the cast. So
now, see, look what you done did. You talked about it, and now you got to be about it.
We ain't got the merch yet, man. Yeah. Let me see. You got me in my high voice. When I get excited, I get up here. Let me get the first episode out first, man. Then we could talk about the merch. You understand me? That's all.
You better have them mock-ups ready, sir. I hope you do.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, we got it. They in the back, right?
I'm gonna talk to my lead animator and be like, "Hey, I need some mock-ups."
Well, I tell you, she is, and Quest, she's big on supporting Black projects, especially animation and gaming and things like that. And she and I've talked before, so yeah, she is seriously legit about supporting this effort.
Yeah, dude.
Because you know how dope it would be to have your own sweat suit or hoodie with your character on it. That's top of the pops right there, man. You couldn't tell me nothing. So
I'm not gonna lie. I would love, because I always want to ask Trey if you could put me in the show. What kind of a character would I be?
So here's the thing. I have a character. I haven't given him a name yet, but so Jack is this. You know, he's a specialist. He's the best and all that, but he has this dude that is like his ear on the street. And I have your voice in my head. I just don't have a name for him. So let's say in a particular episode, Jack is using all of the tools. We trying to locate him, and they use every mainframe, and no one can get information. The best hackers, nobody can find him. And he's like, yeah, I know one person who can. And then he ended up going in the hood, and you see the dude playing pool, and all of a sudden I hear your voice saying something like, oh, something must be really going on in the world. You coming down here coming with us. And Jack kind of has this, my man, what you got for me? Heard you looking for that dude who got them arms in the so-and-so. Step into my office. And then it's a pool hall on the outside, but then you go in this dude's room and hit a button and everything. He like, so the guy you're looking for, his name is Devin Sinclair. And you hear bad brother, man. He way off the grid. And Jack like, well, how'd you get information? You don't want to know that, man. So he's like that kind of dude. Like you see, you just think, yeah, he on the pool hall. But this brother he is the eyes and ears of even stuff even Jack can't get to. And I had your voice in mind for that. So whenever I get to that episode and create that character, just be ready.
I'm always ready. I got to stay ready. I stay ready because I be ready. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And that's just, and I'm glad you said that, because if I can segue again, this is why I created my new production company as well. Is I know so many talented people, and not just in voiceover, on camera as well, because that's another avenue. That's why it's called the Mosley Way Productions, because if you saw my logo, it's a street split down the middle, and it has like a one-way arrow. One arrow says their way, and then the other arrow says the Mosley Way. Yeah, so the one that says their way is pointing towards Hollywood, and the one that says the Mosley Way is pointing towards Vegas, because that's where I live. So the point was, we don't have to depend on the Hollywood way to get content out. Right. And whatever I can do in my power and whatever access to funds that I get, I'm going to do it my way. So that's creating, on screen or on camera content. I got a kid's animation that I'm working on, loosely based on myself as a kid. If you remember Little Bill, yeah, it's something like Little Bill. His name is not Lil Trado, but it's going to be loosely based on me growing up, that kind of thing. And I got like different. I have this sketch comedy show, and that's going to be. I ain't telling y'all the name of that, but it's a sketch comedy show. And I have this. I got so many ideas, and I want to start putting people on as, yeah, man, I did plays back in the day. I've been trying to crack Hollywood, but they won't hire me, or I don't fit this, stereotype, or, well, I have some female parts, sir.
Now, see,
what the thing is, hold on, because I want to address this, because Jack. So if you think about most spy shows, there's always some kind of femme fatale that the spy and he and the spy, they done hooked up years and years ago, and now she on the bad side. I didn't want to be that. Who said Trey Head? Really?
Nobody. Wow. Ain't nobody said nothing. Why you
don't pay attention to that boy. Do not pay any attention to him.
That boy ain't right.
Do not pay any attention to him.
That boy ain't right.
Do not pay attention to him. He did it. He did it to get your attention.
Correct.
He did it to get your attention.
Yep, he sure did. And God, he did.
Have to get my support there now.
Yeah, there you go. Hold yourself, baby. Hold yourself.
But like I was saying,
like Michael said, leave me alone.
I have characters that I am envisioning putting into the show, because I don't want Jack to, every time there's a lady in the show, that she's someone from his past. But I do like the concept of having female villains. Matter of fact, there's one that I'm writing, co-writing, as a matter of fact. You guys know Chad Singleton?
Yeah,
Chad helped me write.
Chad's famous.
Chad helped me. Him and his brother Josh helped me write. Him, his brother, and then my nephew. So all us, because my nephew wrote it first, and I said, "Hey, this is something my nephew wrote. Help me out with this," and then they added their input. And so there's a female lead character that she is she's not a femme fatale. She don't take no shit though. So I got that one, and then I have another one from Jack's past. But you know, his whole thing is he is laser focused on every mission. There have been women that have tried to come into his life that have tried to knock him off his square, but he like, no, the mission is all that matters. The only woman who has a remote chance of distracting Jack happens to be on his team. And she is trying, and see, that's some stuff that'll be revealed if we ever get to like a season 4-5, because she has a thing for him. There's a line in the show where she's working on some weapons, and there's a little innuendo, and she says, "Well, I have some things that can get you in and out in no time." But it went over his head. He's like, "Yeah, that's cool." So then LeBaron pops in, like, "You are talking about the mission," and she kind of like, "Yeah, because what else is there?" And Jack catches on. He's like, "Good answer," and walks off because he knows what she's trying to do, but he like, I don't need that kind of aggravation. We got to go save the world. So there is that tension, and then eventually, we're going to make that shift to where it's a will they won't they kind of thing. But I'm not going to drag it out like, you know, how Dragon Ball Z at the end, somebody powering up, and then the next episode they still powering up. Tune in next time. This 3 episodes in. How much power you need? Power up.
How does he still have air in his lungs if he's still?
You've been doing this for 4 episodes, my good guy. I don't understand. Bama,
you just keep being. Yeah, you right here, talking to you. Hang on.
We got a question in the audience. Trey,
how long did it take you to power up Goku?
Did it 3 weeks? Depending on not.
There's a question. Okay, the question is from the good Rem. Trey, this is a universe, or is this a universe you are creating? Other characters that can have their own platform. That is, we're future proofing that. There are arcs that I would like to explore. Spinoffs, yeah, I think so. Because I've already conceptualized that when this show ends, if we get to where my run is over, because the big reveal of all of this at the end, if we get that far, and I'm going to say when we get that far, that is where the spinoff is going to happen. Because there's something that is pivotal that has to happen at the very end of the series that will then say, oh, no, we can't just end the story on that. We got to have a spinoff. And if there's enough energy and a want to for this thing to happen, then yes, absolutely. And plus, I also want to focus on giving Kalechi a spinoff as well, because her story, I think, is compelling enough to where, so part of her backstory, her dad was abusive to her. He wanted a son. She thought going into the military and showing how tough she could be he would kind of see her as an equal. That didn't happen, but she became a top marksman. She was a SEAL, like all the things they said women could. You can't be a SEAL. You can't be a Ranger. She did all that shit and became the woman that she is. And there was an incident that happened where her father was inebriated and he made a no-no move. And she, within an inch of his life, like, I could take you out right now. But it was because of that that kind of defined and shaped who she is. And if I did a spinoff, I would want to incorporate, because they look at her like, man, she's beautiful, she's sexy, she's intelligent, she knows how to make weapons. Like, what's the story behind why would a woman want to do all this? And then we embark on what makes her the way she is, what defines her the way she is. So yeah, I got ideas, man. I got ideas.
I've got a question about Kalichi. I don't want to mess it up. I need to start asking this some more about whether or not you, or how you build her character, especially in this particular realm, animation, comic books. It's very, very male centered, driven, heavy.
Sure.
I always get worried that there's no referral to women. There's no testing of the audience. There's no asking, is this real? Is this feasible? Is this something that you could get behind? Do you support these moves? Even if it doesn't make sense right now, and you see where we're going, like, who do you go to? You go to people in your circle or outside of your circle in order to get those answers? Yes,
because I feel that if I'm going to create this universe, and like you said, there's so many IPs now that are very male dominant, a female's perspective is welcomed. I've never been a woman. I don't know the things that fuel and drive a woman to do the things that they do, the phenomenal things that they do. But I had the ear of women that I can say, hey, such scenario, you've been military, how would this happen? And then they give me their perspective. Or I may know someone who, look, I know you kind of dealt with some issues that was kind of abusive. Here's what I'm writing. I know it may be touchy, but am I on the right track with this? Because I want authenticity, not just in the representation of the color of our skin, but in the stories that I'm telling, period. If I'm going to do something traumatic, I talk to people who've had trauma. I've had trauma, and draw from that, and I put that into the work. My family's a military family. My sister did her time in the Navy. My aunt did her time in the Navy. My uncle, if I'm not mistaken, he may have served in like the 4 main branches: Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. How he did that, I don't know. But the brother, yeah. So I'm just saying, I draw from that, because what I don't want, like them people in La La Land, I've watched movies, and I just saw one. It was a pretty good movie. It had Omar Sy and Kerry Washington. It was supposed to be that they were based in Miami. Pissed me off because I'm from Miami, and I'm seeing Omar, who played Lupin. I'm seeing him driving this car, and it has a Florida tag. And I pause and I look behind him. I said, I've been born and raised in Florida a long time. We don't have countryside like that. Those are mountains. I said, so what probably happened, because he's French, he probably got some grants to film the movies over there. And that's what he did. And I ain't mad at that, but you have people that actually have lived in these cities, and they can tell you, just like a lot of the CW shows were supposed to be based in, Gotham or New York. And you're like, that's Toronto.
Yeah,
come on
they
now.
do it in Canada.
That's not New York. What are you doing?
The Florida Alps.
Yes, the Florida Alps. That's real. That is real. So, I want to incorporate as much authenticity as possible. And I saw someone said there are so many great women in LGBTQ nerds. One of the actors in the cast, actually 2 of them, are part of the Alphabet Gang, and my door is open for anybody. Can you act? Can we work together? Are you good people? That's all I'm looking for. And if you got that, we could build the rest. Just be good folk, be ready to work, and don't be ass.
Okay, so
Can't get any more succinct than that.
So with that, ask. There's a lot of people that are going to try to audition. Like, how much experience do you want? Are you looking for somebody that's got 10 to 12 under their belt? Are you looking for somebody that's brand new, that you can mold, that you see potential? Like, what, since you are this new to making something like this, have you developed a standard of what you're looking for so that either people can say, all right, this ain't me, I need to step up my shit, or let me just throw my hat in the ring, I never know what happens?